Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you guys are here. Just see if we can get this here to go live. There we go. Whoop. All right. Happy Saturday, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So I'm here. This is Moonpie. I'm going to do your 10-day forecast, December 1st through the 10th. And we'll see what the energies are playing out. We're going to start with Virgo, then Taurus, then Capricorn. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I am having to use my good old trusty computer to make this video today. So bear with me if the sound is a little bit echoey. I'll do my best, get the messages out. So let's see what's going on. Hello, hello. Hey, Michelle. I did. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you did as well. All right, let me get this a little bit down so we can see. Okay, so we're going to start with Virgo. Let's see what the messages are for Virgo. Love reading. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is for December 1st through the 10th. Please remember it's general reading. Take what fits. Hello, everyone. And we'll see what's going on. All right, let's look at the past position, Virgo. Past could be from right now to a minute, to years, to months, to days, to weeks. All right, past message. Okay, judgment in the past. Someone not coming clean with something, holding back, not willing to admit wrongs, not willing to take a look at either their behavior or how they treated you. It's like not wanting to work something out, reconcile, heal a thing or a relationship, or, just, I just feel like it's a denial of past, wrongdoings, or not being able even to link up, because this can be a card of reconciling as well. So a lot of things left unsaid or undone. So this can sometimes be like, not getting closure on a situation, or just kind of feeling lost about something. Somebody just didn't want to face up to something, Virgo. Now that could have been you, or that could have been somebody that you're dealing with. It really just depends, but something wasn't ready. Something was a situation, person, place, or thing. It just wasn't coming to pass, or it hadn't come to pass in the past. Let's take a look. I'm going to clarify it, Virgo, and see what might be the energy here for why. Okay, well, that makes sense. You have the Seven of Cups. So somebody wasn't ready to commit. Too many options, too many choices. Really just was always seeking that next. You see how he has that little ghost thing he's looking at? It's like, ooh, it sounds harsh to say, but it just kind of feels like, ooh, visions of grandeur, fantasy land. Maybe there's something better out there, or someone better, or a different situation, or which have you. I just feel like, Virgo, some of you were just dealing with someone who, either they ghosted you in the past and they didn't want to come clean, or you didn't get closure, or they just weren't really sure of what they wanted, what they were doing, which way they were going. Interestingly enough, the Queen of Wands popped out. So some of you could have been involved with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but that is just somebody who sits in their power, very confident. They don't need nobody. That's that kind of energy, male or female. We're not gender specific here with these readings anymore. It's just too much because it's general. So this is fire energy, and judgment can represent Scorpio energy. So the Queen of Wands in the upright, whoever this person is, usually in the upright, that's someone who's like, they're not nasty or anything. It's just that I feel like whoever you're dealing with was just still seeking other options, or just wasn't ready to commit to something, or, open up about something or how they feel or what they want, and they were always seeking the next best thing. Even if they didn't have that energy, just not wanting to heal, just not ready to take a look at themselves. All right, let's take a look at your present. Okay, so all of this was in the past. Let's look at the present because this is 10 days. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, we have the 8 of Swords. So, gosh, I don't know who you've been dealing with, but presently this person sits in this position of having a lot of mental issues or struggles. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I just feel like, your person, whoever you're dealing with, is like they trap themselves. It's like there's a way out here that, but this person has kind of this poor me thing going on right now. Maybe they're in jail. Maybe they, it feels like because they don't commit or because they live in like some kind of dreamland, they're not down to reality like you are, Virgo. And the very things like they self-sabotage, or they kind of play like this poor me, or they have trouble speaking, or they can't communicate very well, and they self-sabotage. This person, whoever you were connecting with, whoever your person of interest is, they are the reason for all of their downfall. It just feels to me like they know the path, they know what they need to do, they know how to get themselves out of situations, but they're so intrigued by, so many other things in their life. Like they flip from one to the next, the next, and the next, and it just feels to me like you too are in this position now because of them, where you just kind of feel trapped and stuck. And it's like, you can get out of this, you can walk away, or you could just refocus your energy elsewhere. But you kind of, this is affecting your self-esteem, Virgo. This is what this card is. This is affecting your self-esteem. This is giving you a sense of like, if I leave, then will that person go somewhere else? Should I try harder? But look what it's doing to you. Look what like your hands are tied, but you can get out of whatever this situation is that you're in right now. Okay. Let me see what your true obstacle is here. Yeah, you don't want to be single. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. You don't want to be alone. That's for sure. I mean, I feel like you really care for this person, Virgo. You do. You may have a financial dependence on them for some of you. You may not be ready or financially ready to go out on your own. But you know what? Some of you are just holding on to something that isn't doing you any good. In fact, it might just be bringing you down. And it feels like, within these next 10 days, it's like, yeah, Moonpie is just telling me what I already know, but I haven't taken the steps to do this yet because I care and I love this person. But I just see in the past that they weren't really coming clean. I mean, they don't want to be single either. But it's like, they don't want to be single either, but they don't want to commit. And you don't want to be single, but you can't commit to this person because they're doing the same. That's what they're doing. They won't let you love them, Virgo, is how I feel. They need perhaps way too much reassurance and love. And you're kind of like setting yourself in reverse here, losing your independence and your sense of self because you're draining. You might feel like you're being drained because you're trying to give so much and it's like never enough. And then you've got nothing left for yourself. Now, if that resonates for some of you, that might be a message that you need to hear. For others, the other message could be, you're having a hard time. Some of you are having a hard time with getting yourselves on solid footing because you're dealing with some either mental issues, perhaps from the past. You might not be dealing with anyone right now at all. And you just have some stuff in your past where in your past you were a very confident person and you were excited and you were intrigued by things in your life. But I feel like this judgment in reverse in the past is telling you that there are things that you need to take a look at, like a self-awareness, self-judgment, because you're still carrying around a lot of things today that is keeping you from getting in the upright here to being single, independent, and strong. You might be dealing with some depression or self-esteem issues. So, it can't hurt you to seek out some help. For some of you could have had an issue with like a mother or family member or a female in your past. But let's take a look here and see what's driving your reading. Okay. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah. You're having a hard time hearing your inner voice, your intuition. You might also be saying too much or putting too much out there so I'm kind of picking up, like for those of you who are on social media and, stop giving everything away so easily, right? And what I mean is don't share yourself with the world. Savor some of what's going on with you for someone very close who is able to help you with things, okay? And that's just a special message for some of you, because the more stuff you put out there and the more oversharing, that kind of energy, to like everyone. And if you've got someone in your past who's kind of ghosting you and you're putting stuff up on social media, those memes like, well, if someone truly loves someone, then, they won't treat them like this. Like, don't share, because I feel like somebody sees that and they're not feeling sorry for you, Virgo. If you're that person, this isn't a message for everyone, but they're not feeling sorry for you. They're actually pitying when you're doing that. You, Virgo, need to get back in your strength. And I know not all of you are doing that. Some are like, I don't give a crap what anybody thinks. I'm living my best life. But there's this select group that I'm picking up with this High Priestess. When she's in the reverse, she's kind of scattered with her feelings and her thoughts and her intuition, and she's putting a lot of stuff out there and she's very open, but she's also misdirected with what she needs to be doing. And for those of you who are not doing that social media stuff, it's really just you kind of like not sure where your inner voice is, or you're denying listening to it. And it's been speaking to you, Virgo, for quite some time. Okay. Quite some time, especially about this relationship. I just feel like whatever somebody else from your past or you're currently dealing with now is having a struggle with, like admitting their faults and just living in fantasy land, it's affecting you. And it's got you upside down right now. And you're a giver, Virgo. You love to help people. You love to give. So, it's okay. It's all right. Let me see what's crowding down on you, like what your blessing is coming forward. Okay, you've got the Four of Wands. So there's an energy of here, Virgo. You need to stick very close to your family, your loved ones, people who care about you. I do feel like this person does wish to have, like both of you, like marriage or, some kind of reunion. You might be thinking of getting together with this person. But this is kind of like in your head, and I don't really feel like you are trusting your intuition about whether or not this is the right thing for you or whether or not you should do this, right? Your thoughts, what's coming down here, I mean, I feel like both of you want this, but Virgo, the person that you're connecting with or whoever they are, they've just had trouble settling down, or they might have someone else in their life that did some damage to them. It could have been their ex or a family member or something like that. All right, coming toward you. I was just asking. So you have the Emperor in the reverse. Okay. Very controlling individual. This is the Aries card as well. Very controlling individual, someone who is just the Emperor in the reverse demands he doesn't command by like his presence. He demands things, and it has to be his way or the highway. And I don't see any change. Why is this Emperor coming back into your life? And it doesn't have to be an Aries. It could be a father figure. Some of you have issues with parents or past stuff. The Emperor is coming forward because for control. You have someone who might be controlling you. And because he's in the reverse, it's kind of like it might be under the radar. So this person might be showing up in your life, new or old, it doesn't matter, because in the reverse is very unhealthy. Showing up in your life with maybe some coercion or covert actions, but whatever the control is, it may not seem like control to you, because it's very subtle, but it's all for the benefit of the Emperor, right? And I know this reading sounds awful, but it feels almost like a warning for you. Like you're aware of what this person is like. You kind of have an idea. You're hoping and you're wishing for like reunion or a family get together or being with this person and making things right. But I just feel like this person, their energy has you picking up their energy, and like it's infecting you or something. All right, let me take a look and see what your advice is. Actually, no, I'm going to clarify. Let's clarify the High Priestess, because I don't like that the High Priestess is in the reverse for you. All right. Okay, yeah. You're having a hard time, Virgo, gaining courage and strength. That's what's going on. Some of you are still in this position, or you're still energetically attached to them. Kind of like there's a line that is still attached to this person, even if you're not with them. They know that they can still kind of come back in and out of your life, right? And you're having a hard time being brave. You're seeking, searching. That's Leo energy. A hard time standing up for yourself. You're trying to control the situation and control yourself. But Virgo, it's tough for you right now because you really want to be with this person. You really care for them. But they just keep coming in. I see their past energy is the same as their future energy. One more card. Okay, yeah, the Page of Cups. So you're really not... You might be delaying any response to messages you receive for them or putting them on block. You might be just not accepting messages from this person. You might be trying to gain your courage to stand up. You're trying to keep your distance a little bit, Virgo, from this person. That might be where the strength is. Gosh, how do I not reply? I want to reply. If they reach out or they call or what have you, how do I keep myself from doing that? Because somewhere deep down that you're not sure. Maybe you need to just try to figure that out. It's tough. These 10 days are tough. It's like you want to reach out and connect with them. All right, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse for the Emperor in the reverse. See, I don't feel, and I'm going to keep it real with you Virgos, I don't feel this person is trying to have movement forward. I really don't. And that's what I was saying. They might kind of give you the impression that that's what they want, but you just kind of know, and you're like, what do I do? It's very covert behavior, whoever they are. And for some of you, you could be just like, I'm done with the past. And then you have the same thing coming in again with somebody else. Some of you are just not ready to, I'm afraid if I get involved again, I'm going to have the same thing again. Some of you are definitely sitting there and you're just trying to be very careful and cautious. For others, it's that same person, the Wheel of Fortune. This person, they're not trying to do you any favors here. Any favors that they are trying to do for you is really indirectly for themselves. I'm just sensing some type of selfishness here. The Emperor in reverse is very selfish. I don't know that this person is mean. For some of you, they could be mean. But yeah, they just kind of, this reading is really, ugh, I don't like it. Who doesn't like this reading? Please give me a thumbs up, because it's got to get better. This has to get better. What is your advice, Virgo? And just remember, this is 10 days. So this might just be like a cautionary reading for you that you just kind of need to keep yourself straight about. Oh, gosh, you have the Lovers in the reverse. All right, Virgo, you need to make, I know you guys are all giving me thumbs up, right? I hear you. The Lovers in reverse, detach from this. For these 10 days, just pull out, pull back, pull out. You're not ready to make any decision right now about this relationship, about this person. And that's fine. You don't have to do anything. So this is a card about not doing anything, right? When it's in the upright, I mean, it's a decision card, obviously. The decision to love. You're not ready yet. You don't know why. You're not sure. You got a sense. You got a feeling. You're kind of all over the place. You're trying to gain the strength to not do something, Virgo. How about that? The strength to not do something because you want to, because you do love this person. I mean, the Lovers is here, and that does mean there's love here. But look at these two people. They're not even like touching. They're at some kind of a distance to each other, and they're not holding hands. He's looking at her. She's looking up to the angels. She's trying to figure out what to do, and he already knows what he wants, but he's not coming close enough to you. You know, he's kind of standing in a different distance. He's there. He's like in your, he or she is in your periphery. There's some type of a connection happening somewhere, or a line between the two of you that you're still attached in some way. But yeah, your advice here is to just kind of pull back for 10 days. And I'm feeling this waiting thing here. You're not ready. That's all. And that's okay. Maybe the following 10 days. All right, let me take a look at this person. Let's dive a little deeper into them to see what's really going on with them. Okay, the Chariot. Well, they're definitely taking action these 10 days. There might be some kind of travel. There might be, this is Cancer energy. We have Gemini here as well. There might be travel. There might be, trying to find balance. This person, if somebody is seeking balance, it's because they're unbalanced. So they might be very unbalanced at this time, and they are seeking to level something out. I feel like this person and you are going to connect in these next 10 days. I mean, there might be talk about travel, or there might be talk about meeting up. But remember, they're coming in as the Emperor in the reverse. Okay. So you may need to just kind of like guard your heart a little bit. Let's take a look at what else is going on with them. I mean, your person is on the move, Virgo. They're on the move. What's up? What else? Okay. All right. So the good news is, which finally, they are aware of their toxic behavior. They are aware. This person, this is Capricorn energy also. This person, I feel, really tries very hard to get away from, they might have some kind of an addiction. Could be addictions of any kind that affects them. This person really tries to get away from them, but it once that devil energy gets its claws on you, it is very difficult to overcome that. They might actually be getting over this right now. They're coming to you in this reverse energy. Could be also for some of you just a lack of confidence. This person suffers from deep self-esteem issues. They might have addictions or something like that going on with them, where they're really trying to get some healing, detach from this stuff. But it kind of feels like they want to run to you because you give them like all that good stuff. But that's draining you, because then they get what they need from you. And then they go back and then they live that, fantasy life, right? Because you give them stability, but you're at your expense. It's killing you. It's draining you, Virgo, which is what I see here. I want to pull another card for this person. Okay. Yeah. 3 of Swords. This person's had major heartbreak, definitely. And everyone else pays for it subtly. They're not going to, I don't know if this person's going to come right out and be like aggressive or abusive, but they're afraid of healing as well, but they're trying. And that's all I can tell you. They're afraid to look at themselves, just like I said back here, afraid to acknowledge their past wrongdoings, things like that in the past. They see it though. I don't know if you made them see it or you'll be making them see it, but they're aware, Virgo, very much aware of this. They know they got to heal this heart stuff. Look, 5 of Cups in the reverse. I do feel, listen, I believe that people who have, unless they're born like a psychopath, I believe that people can heal with God's grace and healing. That's how I feel. And I know there's a lot of talk out there. Well, if it's a narcissistic, well, that's not true. They can heal. And I don't believe any of that stuff because, God, source is all powerful and can heal everyone and anyone, and I feel like this person, whatever they're going through, wherever they are, whether they are just dealing with fears and they're having problems looking at themselves and what have you, to being a full-blown crazy head, whatever their issues, I feel like there is hope here. But I also feel like, as I always say, you're not the F-boy whisperer, and you have to make sure that you have strength and you're well full, because as much you can help people or help this person if you want, but you can't fix them, because I feel like you try because you want to help, because you care and you love that person, but there's only so much you can do, right? You can lead the way, but I don't think you can you can't change them. They're aware. Maybe you made them aware in the past. Maybe somebody else made them aware of their ways. But I do feel like they're trying. I do feel like they're in some type of movement here, where they're seeing stuff. They're seeing how either their addictions or their toxic things are keeping them down, or they're self-sabotaging. Coming out of some grief. Let me pull another card for the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There's hope. We have the 2 of Wands. There's hope. I definitely feel like this person wants partnership with you. I do. I just get a sense that they like, I get a sense that this person kind of comes to you or reaches out to you or connects with you so that you would make them feel better, so that you would, make them feel better is how I feel. They see that you have the ability to do this, Virgo. You're a healer. All Virgos are healers. So you have the ability to do this, but they're just like, they're going to the wrong source, because what they need, you can't give them. I mean, you can give the love and all that. You know, hopes and fears here. So you want reconciliation with this person, Six of Cups. You don't want to stay stuck in the past, and you hope that you don't. You want to remove yourself from past situations, definitely. But the Six of Cups in the reverse is being stuck in the past. And I feel like you hope your person will come out of that energy, but you're fearing that they won't. 10 days, you know, we don't usually have life-changing moments, major shifts and energy sometimes in 10 days. I don't know where the planets are at right now, but I do see some type of coming together during this 10-day period, the 1st through the 10th. But it just feels like a message where you got to just be careful that you don't get in a position of trying to save somebody here. You can't save them. All right, the Queen of Swords is here. Now, this can be the Virgo card. It also can be air. This is a truth-telling card. So I think at the end here, somewhere along the line, you're going to open up and give a hard, cold truth. And you know what, Virgo? I don't think you're going to be nasty about it. I think that you have something to say. And I think that you're ready to deliver this, because I feel like you've been a little bit of not standing up, and, you know, you've been very loving and warm and generous and servicing and helping and offering and things like that. Maybe some of you have stopped doing that, but you still haven't spoken, or you still haven't said anything. And it's kind of like, I see you here, like basically saying to this person, listen, I love you. I always will. I will always care. I would do anything for you, but I cannot walk the walk for you. You have got to show something, do something. You've got to communicate your truth with me, and I will give that back to you. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you like it is, right? And telling this person, listen, if you're stuck in this, if you're trying to get out of this toxic energy, Virgo, you're going to tell your person, listen, you need to go, and like, I can help, I can show you where to go, but I can't fix this. I can love you, but I can't fix this, right? One more card for Virgo, and then I'm going to move over to Taurus. Okay, yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse. You're holding off on the love energy, okay? It sounds like look, I don't see anything here with you being angry. And I don't really think that that's in your nature to be angry, right? But I know that you're truthful. And I feel like you're going to hold off a little bit. You're going to delay love opportunities coming forward. This might just be you, Virgo, getting truthful with yourself and saying, listen, this person just, either they keep delaying the love, or they just keep delaying our opportunity to be together, or they just, you know, they come forward because they need my help, but they're not giving me anything here. It seems like, you know, Spirit is telling you it's not time for love to begin. It's time for you to get truthful with yourself about what you want and where you're going in your love life in general. And be firm in your boundaries, you know. Be honest with yourself. Seek clarity for yourself. The reason probably why love hasn't come into your life, if you're single or that right person, is because you're not setting your intentions out with what it is you're looking for, what you need. Some of you might just kind of be like, well, if this person's nice, I just want a nice person who's respectful and blah, blah, blah. But you're really not getting clear. So Virgo, your job this weekend is to write down what your intentions are. Write it down. What are you looking for? What do you need from a relationship? If you haven't done this yet, write it down and get clear with yourself, because I feel like you're trying to turn somebody into something that they may not be, or they're not ready to be for you just yet. They're trying, but, you know, give them be a little patient with them, but be patient with yourself as well. Don't push something that's not ready to be, round peg in a square. Did I say that? Round peg in a square hole. Wait, square peg in a round hole. Can a hole be square? Hey, on my channel, holes can be square. So yeah, take it easy this week, Virgo. Let's move on. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm glad that that resonated for everyone. I decided to do the Celtic cross spread for the 10-day. So let's move on now to Taurus. Taurus. Please give it a thumbs up, you guys, if you enjoyed that video. I would greatly appreciate it. I really don't need the likes, but because I'm fine. Likes or dislikes, whatever you want to give, it's fine with me. I truly just need the algorithm to recognize that, hey, I'm still here, because YouTube has changed so much that it's all algorithm based now. And people, I see, it's a shame, people who are starting channels, I mean, it's hard for them to, even if you, like, they don't let you monetize your videos, they run ads on your videos. Hi, Monica. They run ads on your videos before you can even monetize. I mean, so yeah, we're all being affected. So definitely hit the likes up if you enjoy my channel, my readings, and that will get me out there so the algorithm switches. Okay, so we're going on to Taurus. Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a love reading for December 1st through the 10th, Taurus. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. That would be greatly appreciated for my channel. And okay, let's see what's going on. We'll take a look at the past situation for Taurus. I'm going to try to go live, you guys, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to pop on today for personal readings. If I get these readings done in time, I should be able to. All right, let's take a look. Everybody's able to hear me then, right? All right, Taurus. Past position for Taurus. Ooh, okay. Also the Page of Cups in the reverse. All right. So lack of communication, lack of expressions of love, or a delay from someone. Okay, somebody was not giving. Well, this is usually a card of kindness. Could also be somebody just basically like not giving an apology. You didn't get an apology that you were hoping to have or wishing for. Let's take a look here. What else? What else can you tell us? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So, you know what? Some of you Taurians, somebody owes you an apology or should just say they're sorry or something like that, or own up. It didn't happen in the past because that person didn't feel like you deserved an apology. And that is just mean, because everyone deserves an apology for something. I feel like you've got somebody here who was blaming something on you in the past, blamed you for something, and they don't owe you anything. Okay, so let's take a look at the present and see what's going forward. All right. Yep, there's no movement here. Hold on, you guys. I gotta fix my light thing here. I have a big glare coming in. I'm not gonna be able to fix it. So, anger. Lots of anger currently. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Aggressive anger. Misdirected anger. Okay. Now, for some of you, listen, this could be you. Something could be going on with you here. Maybe you owed somebody an apology and you didn't think they deserved it. And now you're bitter. You're still bitter, or you're angry, or your anger is misdirected. Okay. So take it as it resonates. But if you know that's not you, then this is somebody else. All right. What is the challenge for this? Okay. Oh, So the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So the challenge is to say, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, here's a token of my appreciation for what you've done. Here's a token to show you that I'm sorry. Somebody, whomever you were dealing with, has a little pride. Okay, a little bit of pride. Now, this person wants you to apologize first, Taurus. That's what they want. They're not going to say anything. You might not have done anything wrong, or maybe you did. I really don't know what happened in this situation, but they have some serious pride and ego stuff going on, and they are waiting for you to reach out. And they're not going to say anything or give you what you're hoping to get until you do it first. This is what I'm picking up. They're blocked, or they're still angry, or they're angry because you're not apologizing, or you're angry because they're not apologizing. It just feels like there's pride here between the two of you. This earth energy, air, water. We also have Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Could be another Taurus. Let's take a look at what's driving this reading. Okay. Yeah, look. Really? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody here, don't mind my nails, do not match. I had a little issue. Some of you guys, seriously, you both don't want to be left out in the cold. You both want to communicate. You both want to come back together. You both want to talk. You both want to, not struggle in this connection, but nobody's doing anything. It's just one person needs to apologize. There's maybe a fear of being vulnerable, or not apologize. Maybe somebody needs to forgive. That's, I forgive you for whatever might have happened. I don't know what it is. I just feel 2 people here are not talking because of pride. One person has pride, so the other person's not responding because now they're having a pride issue. Well, I'm not going to apologize first. That kind of thing. I'm not going to forgive this person. Well, you're not forgiving for them. You're forgiving for you, so you can just let it go. Now, that may not resonate for all of you, okay? This might not be a love thing. This could be a friend. This could be a colleague. It could be a family member, child, God forbid. Anything. Some of you, I know you're like, well, this isn't resonating because this isn't what's happening with my relationship. Well, this could be something with somebody else, and it could go back a very long time. Let's take a look at what's crowning you. Okay, yeah, the Fool, fearful to take a risk, fearful to reach out and say something, prideful. Yes. Because there's fearful of consequences. The Fool in the upright doesn't fear consequences, doesn't fear the outcome, does it just easily lets go, kind of like a child. But the Fool in the reverse is like, nope, I'm not. If I do this, there's gonna be major consequences. Wow, somebody here is playing God, that's for sure. Somebody here is playing know-it-all, is just so clammed up. Even if this person owes you an apology or should say something to you, they're not, because they feel like if they do, it's gonna hurt them even more. That's how this person's feeling. What's coming towards you? All right, King of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be. Very reserved, very withdrawn. Okay, I want to pull a card for, the Fool. I was just curious. Again, very similar to the Virgo reading. So if you have a Virgo thing going on, with a Virgo, that could be something you need to listen to. But Judgment in the reverse. not coming clean, fearful of consequences, fearful of coming clean and admitting something, admitting that perhaps they were wrong. Four of Swords in reverse, very restless energy. Listen, Taurus, this person is really struggling with this. You might think that they're not, but they are. They are not at peace. They know, this person knows that they need to open up and they need to like make an offer or say something to you about something. But they run away because they're just full of pride. And with the King of Pentacles, I'm just going to focus on work or focus on my money or focus on like this shiny new gadget in front of me. I don't need to talk. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to go anywhere, whatever. I'm just going to ignore it. And, I just got a brand new PlayStation, or I just got a brand new television, and that's keeping me distracted, or I got a new car, new job, whatever. And I'm not worrying about giving Taurus an apology, or, could be you, Taurus. Look at that. If we talk, we talk. At some point, maybe we'll just brush it off. If we talk, we talk, then, we'll reconnect. They want to reconnect, but something, Taurus, I just got this message. You guys are going to make some kind of connection coming soon. I feel like this person is going to kind of tiptoe in because they have so much pride. They can't just jump because, the Fool in reverse. They can't just jump and say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like just jump right in and admit everything. They just too fearful to do that. But I think they are going to kind of reach out to you and tiptoe in and just be like, oh, how's it going? Everything's fine. This is what I'm doing. This is what I've been up to, that kind of thing. That's their way of getting the ball rolling. Very slight, very sweet, kind, that kind of thing. You may just say, forget it. I want the first apology, but this is how they're going to do it. Okay. Connect with you. Do you want to go get some coffee? We'll tell you about my new job or tell you about this thing I got. They're going to come creeping back in a little bit and act like everything's fine and you're just friends and no issue. Okay, Taurus. So let's see what your advice is. Taurus advice. Okay. Yeah, you got to not do anything right away. Just kind of see what they're bringing in or bringing to the table, what they're offering. That's your advice, Taurus. It doesn't say for you to accept the apology. It doesn't say for you to not accept it. It basically feels to me like you just need to contemplate what they say, sit on it for a little bit when they come in. All right, this person, Page of Wands, reversed. Ooh, and the star just fell out. They're hopeful. Okay, listen, there will be healing with, they're trying to heal. They're definitely in this position. They're hopeful that maybe you will take their message or receive a message from them. They're not overly enthusiastic about apologizing to you, but I do feel like they know they need to do it. The way they message you is kind of like, this is the kid on the playground who, says, hey, let's go play ball. And then you play ball with them. And then they go to another side of the playground to go play with other people. And then when they're done with them, they go somewhere else. They just kind of leave you like, wait, I thought we came here to play together. This is that energy. They kind of flit around and they're going to be flitting around, reaching out to you and apologizing to you. They just want to test the waters first and see what angle they can come at you with. But with the star, the intention is that they want to bring healing, hope, and faith back into this relationship. I just feel like they have a hard time admitting when they're wrong. They have a hard time. Just a lot of pride. Pride goeth before a fall. So, I just kind of feel like that's what's going on here. And you're not really being asked to do anything. You're being asked to just listen. If you want to listen to what they have to say, like not react or not act on it. Let's see your hopes and fears. Okay, so yeah, that's what you want. You want them to come straight forward with this. You're hoping that they will. This is a gigantic apology, but they're not going to come right in. They're not going to come riding in on their horse with the big, I messed up. I am so sorry. They're gonna come in kind of like, that you see them hiding behind, oh, I'm sorry, head down. It was my fault. I placed too much burden, or I caused too many problems in this relationship. You fear that that's what they're going to do, but that is how they're going to come in hiding. You're going to get like kind of, how do I feel? Like beat around the bush apology. That's what you're going to get. All right, let me take a look and see. Bye, Monica. Let me take a look and see your outcome, Taurus. Okay. Yeah, Taurus, you're holding back. You're going to hold back. Okay. There's a lot of holding back with this person. So this is only 10 days. So it feels to me like they are going to come back in. They're going to come back around. They're going to ask to meet or to talk or something like that. You're not going to get, hey, I'm sorry. You're going to get something like what I just said. They're just going to start tiptoeing in to test your temperature, to see where you're at, to see if you will take them back or if you will accept whatever the apology is that they owe you, or vice versa. And you know what? That's fine. Just so you know, this is what's coming. Don't expect any major grand displays of love or I'm sorry or anything like that. It'd be very simple. Working their way up to it. At some point you will get it, but it's going to be, they have a hard time with that pride and putting their tail between their legs fully and really admitting fully that they were wrong. All right, let's move on to Capricorn, and then we will be done. Capricorn, December 1st through the 10th, 2020. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Hope you all are doing well. All right, please do hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate that. That would help me with the new algorithms that are happening here on YouTube. It's always a new update. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, December 1st through the 10th. Okay, Capricorn, okay, past position, 5 of Swords in the reverse. So, wow. Capricorn, the fight is over. That's what I'm hearing. The fight is over, Capricorn. It's done. The abuse is over, right? It was over in the past. Whatever was going on in the past, the control, the arguing, or what have you, it's over. Somebody has stepped down in the past. That's interesting. That's a very strange message coming through. I don't know what you were dealing with in your past, but somebody's given up is what I feel on something. Let's take a look at your present and see what's going on. That could be you, or it could be the person you're dealing with. All right, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody here is no longer, all right, for some of you, somebody had you on like a pedestal and cannot just truly see you for who you are. That's over. All right, the smoke is cleared is what I'm hearing. I have to tell you, Capricorn, and I know I don't feel like somebody is they're having a hard time connecting or reaching out to you. They keep delaying. I'm seeing someone, Capricorn, that you're connected with, or who your person of interest, where they get on their phone and they type out what they want to say, or they get however they talk to you, or they They mull over in their head what they want to say to you, and they start writing things out or writing it down, like rehearsing, but they never actually send it. They wait to send it because they're it's either immaturity, or they're just fearful, or they just don't know how to talk to you or something. I definitely see somebody here who's trying to like script it or something. All right, we have 2 cards to fill out. Yep, the Magician and Death for the obstacle. The Magician's in the reverse. Trying to, like, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, they've gone through some kind of major shift or change, but they're having a hard time opening up, manifesting, laying all these cards on the table and, saying, look, this is me. This is what I got. This is where I'm at. And it's not like it's an apology. I don't think there's like an apology thing that needs to be had here. It feels more like, what do I say? How do I say it? They got to have it like perfect. Say it like perfectly to you. Okay, which is very interesting. Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo energy. So let's take a look, Capricorn, and see what else is going on here. That's what the obstacle is. I mean, the obstacle really is to make that transformation, to make that shift and reach out to you and talk to you. They're delaying this. All right, I keep repeating myself. Hold on, let me see. Trying to get my colors right on here. All right, what is driving you? What's driving the reading? Capricorn. Okay, yep. The Chariot in the reverse. So misdirected action, being like all over the place. This person, I don't know who the heck you're dealing with. This is Cancer energy. They really want to talk to you. They really want to reach out and have a conversation with you. Reach out and just talk. I don't know if they have OCD or something. They're just very scattered. Well, not that that's a bad thing. They just feel very scattered. They don't know what to say to you. They got to have it just right, these words. So the Chariot in reverse means like getting in your car and not having a destination. They don't know what to say, which way to go. This even could be like travel. They're not sure, should I come see Capricorn? Should I come talk to Capricorn? Or should I just message Capricorn? I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know why they are so misdirected. Let me take a look here. Okay. Yeah, look at them. Capricorn. They're just like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? They don't know what to do. They hold this pentacle up because they're thinking about you and they want to talk to you, but then they drop it. And then there it is on the ground. And they're like, okay, well, what do I do with this now? Should I invest? Should I reach out? Should I say something? Should I just leave it here? Should I not do anything? What a mess this person is. What a mess. Scripted. Feels like it has to be scripted. They type it out first, make sure it sounds right. You know what this person does? This is going to sound really strange. So, like, if you guys text, they go into their phone and they write out what they want to say to you, but they text it to themselves so they could see how it would be received, what it would look like. There's a perfectionism thing that's happening here. Or they write out in an email something they want to say to you, but they write it out and they send it to themselves. And some of them even are having like it edited, some conversation or something, having it edited. So they write it out and then they have someone else read it and ask them if it's right, the right thing to say, or if they should say something. Wow. I never got a message like that before. And it's very weird. Like they have a hard time just being themselves. They're trying to, they don't know how to, I don't know. What happened between you guys? Some of you are like, I don't even know if this is not even resonating. I don't know what's going on. Let's take a look and see what's coming forward though. Okay. All right. So good news. 6 of Swords. They just have fear. They just have this fear. I feel like they're gonna overcome this fear of because they're in a very chaotic place right now. They're going to definitely send you some kind of a message, either a text or an email. So keep your eyes peeled for that. The 6 feels to me like some kind of reconciliation, or they want to come back, or they want to reunite, or they want to meet, or something like that. They've given up some kind of fight in the past. They've given up the struggle. They surrender, but now they don't know how to either get you back, or they don't know how to just get in your energy. They don't want to mess it up, is what I'm hearing. It's kind of like a little controlling. So like they give up the control, but yet they still have elements of control within their personality or how they approach or communicate. And that's why the 5 of Swords is here. For some of you, this is definitely them telling you, hey, I was a little bit too controlling in the past. And I've changed that. You may not have spoken to this person in a while. Maybe they got some help with that or something. But they just they struggle to tell you, but they will. They're coming forward. They are gonna say something to you. It's not so much an apology, but more like a conversation. Yep, they're gonna tell you that with Justice in reverse, they were unbalanced. They weren't they weren't fair. They weren't being fair to you, Capricorn. If it was a legal thing, they had a cheating lawyer or something that robbed you or stole from you. They really messed up. I don't know. This person may have had a near-death experience, or they lost somebody very important to them that made them realize that they need to like pay attention to what's going on in life and be more appreciative. So your advice here, you have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. So this is an energy of like, all right, no longer stealing, not getting or getting caught at something, being open and honest and truthful. And then the 2 of Pentacles. Your advice here, Capricorn, is to acknowledge that this person is admitting guilt. It's really hard for them to admit that they did something real bad, right? It's not an apology. It's an admittance of guilt. And your advice here is to weigh it. Because I don't know that, like, you might have a problem trusting this person again or trying to understand. I mean, they might have been cheating and juggling you and someone else. They might admit this to you also, that they made a bad choice. They had a hard time cutting others out of their life, so they didn't. They kept attached to others while being with you, is how I feel. And now they're like realizing that they just didn't honor you and respect you and, value you the way you were valuing them. So your advice is to acknowledge that this energy was playing out, and if they come forward, which I do see them doing in a very strange way, to admit that they weren't fair and they were cheating and lying. Your advice is really just to, like, if you want to figure out what to do about that, you might just need to think about that. If you want to accept that and acknowledge that's what was going on, you have a decision to make. Okay, 10 of Pentacles fell out. The decision for you is whether you can trust this person. Even though, you're questioning here is like, well, are they admitting this because they got caught? doing something, or are they admitting it because they realize they got to be fair, they got to be just and right and true? So your challenge and your advice here is to figure out which one that is. Whatever it is, though, whatever the answer is, whether they got caught or whether they're just coming forward and admitting it because they feel bad or guilty or something, it's still, can I trust this person to be married again or to be in this relationship again, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles is a card of trust. It's financial trust and wills and inheritance, but in a love reading, it's about trust. And the trust is broken. All right. So let's take a look and see their energy. We'll go in a little bit deeper into their energy. Okay. Yep. Heartbreak City. You know what? For some of you, this person may have like cheated and they went into a rebound, and that rebound cut them out. That's a message for some of you. That rebound broke their heart or did something, or there's some kind of argument. And so they pretty much got back to them what they did to you. Now, is this why they're coming back? Maybe. I don't see you, like, at least in these 10 days, if this is a past person, I don't see you making a decision fully whether to go back to them or not. I just see you kind of like, okay, great. Sorry to happen to you, but you're gonna have to earn my trust back if that's what you want to go forward with me. I kind of see you're in that place. Let's see what else is going on with them. But for others, if there wasn't a rebound or cheating or anything, they're deeply saddened. I just feel like, but for a lot, the way they treated others and you, like, it's come back to them now. Okay. Four of Pentacles. This person is very guarded and blocked with their heart. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So I don't really see that they feel like you're going to take them back. They kind of feel like Capricorn is not going to take me back. They view that you're going to be extremely guarded and not willing to move forward with them. And they will be heartbroken about that, but what are you going to do? But this doesn't mean that is what you're going to do. It's just, this probably is why it's taking them a really long time. It's really hard for them to reach out to you. It takes a lot of courage for them to do this because they see that you've got this shield up and they don't want to be rejected again, but they're already rejecting themselves in their mind. They are going to come forward and tell you, but they don't feel like you are going to be willing to try again or move forward with them. Okay. So hopes and fears, the Ace of Swords, and then, the hopes, Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is telling me with the Knight of Swords here that you want the truth. You do want the truth from this person. You're a little fearful of their anger if they have an anger issue. You don't want to have like a massive argument or anything like that. You're trying to avoid that with this person because Capricorn, you speak logically and reasonably with people. Okay. Pretty much, you're not an emotional llama drama. You're pretty much like, all right, just give me the truth. Just tell me the truth, right? And you're hoping for that. You do want to be able to overcome whatever problems you guys have had or overcome any obstacles and like clear the air. But you do kind of fear that this person might have like still be, I just feel you're a little fearful of their aggressiveness or their, I don't know if they have anger, misplaced anger or something. For some of you, it doesn't have to be anger, but there's this thing where, okay, I hear you saying, well, all right, I want the truth and I want the truth now. But are you going to do it again? This is what I hear you saying to them, or what you might be thinking that their energy might be. Okay, so it's kind of difficult for you. Let's look at the outcome. All right, the Lovers is in the reverse. You're definitely not reconciling with this person anytime soon. Okay, you're keeping your distance with them because you don't want to get hurt. Definitely. I don't feel like this is their energy. I feel like they already know how you're going to be. They already know that you're going to kind of like keep your guard up with them. And I think you are going to do that. You don't have to. That's entirely up to you. But I feel like you're probably going to do that. You're not ready to reconcile with someone, or you're not ready to get back into union with someone, or to come together or have this healing just yet. You want it, but you don't want to be vulnerable just yet because you kind of have like a fear of something that they're going to, you want to see if they're being real, if they're being true to you, if they're being honest, if they're really going through this shift because something has really jarred them to change, or if it's because they just got caught doing something that was harmful to you and to others, or they were juggling or what have you. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But the message to summarize for the next 10 days is this person is definitely going to be reaching out to you. They are going to face their fear and tell you that they messed up, or that they weren't fair, they were cheating or lying or what have you. And if you've been waiting to hear that, I mean, some of you are like, well, I already know it. Okay, well, some of you need to have that conversation with this person. It's only 10 days, so I'm not sure that you guys, like for them, if they got the go ahead with you that you would forgive them and you would be willing and open to try again, then I feel like they would try again. But they're coming in at you like seeing that you are very guarded and possibly a little bit angry yourself. And that's why they're hesitant to reach out to you, to tell you either sorry, yeah, I got caught. I got caught. See, Ace of Cups in the reverse. So delaying. It's not time yet, Capricorn, for you to let them back in. It feels like all of the earth signs have very similar messages, which is very strange. I guess I'm just picking up something for the earth signs. But wait and see what happens. I am going to be uploading the full December readings. This is only for the first 10 days. So you could see like kind of what the energy might be going on. December, as time is fluid, it might change later. So I'm going to leave your reading here for all of you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I definitely hope it was helpful. Leave me, please, a like on the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload videos or when I go live. And yeah, that's it. So I'm done for today. I will see you guys very soon. Have a great weekend, and hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.